Hi, this is Jamie. Welcome to another big idea. Took my inspiration this week from a band called Westworld from back in the late 80s. They had a song called Sonic Boom Boy, some of you may be familiar with, but they had a song called Everything Good is Bad. Yeah, with everything good in our lives, sometimes there's a flip side to it. And we have that with screens that we watch and that we work with. Not the screens themselves, but our relationship with them. And I discovered something, had a revelation about a year ago of something called screen apnea or email apnea. And that's where we're forgetting to breathe when looking at screens. And apparently around 80% of the studies have shown that suffer from this apnea. And what's going on is that, well, firstly, we're hunched over the device, usually the phone or the laptop, so we're shallow breathing to start with. But then this idea of anticipation, and we see that with watching a screen of, say, a scary movie or a suspense movie. We start holding our breath in anticipation of what's going to happen. Our fight or flight response in our head kicks in, and not till the danger's over, then we relax again. And we're having that with our screens that we work with as well. Certainly when we get messages in, we're at that anticipation as we're reading, wonder if there's danger in there, that we start building up stressors and we start holding our breath there, and we don't even realize that we're doing it. And not until we realize there's no danger there, or we've sent the message back to get rid of the danger there and solve the problem, that we start to relax. But we don't then do the inhale, but we forget to do the exhale because we then get involved in the message, or we start dealing with another message that comes in. So like now, I'm breathing in, but having to remember to breathe out as well. So what can we do to solve this? Well, firstly, it's difficult to spot this is happening. You know, this might be the first time you might have thought, oh, I didn't even realize that this might be an issue to me, you know, because what it's doing is messing up your sort of oxygen and CO2 and nitrate oxide levels, which can then cause problems with mood swings, lack of sleep, concentration, memory loss, etc. So what we need to do is catch ourselves doing it, and then start doing some breathing exercises and training ourselves, taking some big breaths in, holding for a couple of seconds and then out, and doing this deep from the belly rather than this shallow breathing there. But also getting up from the chair that we're sat in, because you know, with fight or flight, if we're sat in the chair, we're not doing either. We're just staying there getting stressed. You know, when we're doing messages and in between messages, maybe getting up, having a walk around, especially if something quite stressful, get back in tune with the body, maybe do some breathing techniques, plenty of those on YouTube that you can look at and play around with. Yeah, that might be a revelation to you today. So yeah, see if you can spot yourself and if you, with your breathing, and if you're having got a bit of a tight chest like I had, maybe having a look at that idea of screen apnea and testing out some ideas of certainly using some movement and breathing to help relieve that. Hope that's been useful to you. I look forward to seeing you next time for another big idea. Cheers.